So, I am confused here. I am genuinely confused by what is happening. What is happening exactly, you may be asking, is Wednesdays aren't known for, like, a lot of news. Wednesdays aren't known for, like, on a rare occasion you'll get a Wednesday where, like, something drops and, like, oh, cool, that'll be fun to report on. But then, out of nowhere, today we've had massive news of the sequel to Godzilla vs. Power Rangers, and some other things, which I will be talking about, one of which is right here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the trailer for Hazbin Hotel. Now, we have gotten a teaser, and we do know that coming next month, the start of the next year, Hazbin Hotel will be coming to Amazon Prime. And we did get a lot of we got a lot of teasers, we got a lot of voice rolls, and here we get our first full, like, big trailer. Like, we basically get the trailer to explain the story, which we already know. Charlie, the Lord of the Princess of Hell, has made a hotel and is trying to redeem sinners. But there's more to that story, we've discovered. We've now discovered that there's going to be more to this story, and I actually am excited. We get to see Lucifer with the 6 wings, which is interesting because, like, that's kind of, like, I love V and the rest of the team's connection to, like, how they talk about, like, Christianity lore, the lore of and mythology of Christianity, and kind of tweak it for an updated form. Like, we see that a lot in Hell of a Boss, where they talk about, like, how they use basic Judeo-Christian mythology and use it to their advantage to update these characters, and it's very clear they're doing that here with Hazbin. And what I like about that is, like, the moment with, like, Lucifer, which I don't know if they've announced who the voice is. Like, someone said that, like, Viv wants Weird Al to voice Lucifer, which I really love. I know a lot of people have been wanting Markiplier, but, like, I kind of really love the idea. I don't know if he's already been if they've already announced a cast for Lucifer, but I really do hope, I honestly hope it is Weird Al Yankovic as the devil. That'd be awesome. But yeah, with the 6 wings, if that's confusing to some people, Seraphim, which are these very powerful angels, have 6 wings, and they use them to, like, hide their faces and whatnot. It's also cool that, like, we get to see more of Heaven in here, where we get to see, like, we do know that one of the big antagonists is Adam, as in Adam, the first man, who is leading all of the angels. And it's very clear that, like, Charlie wants to get their help, but clearly sees that, no, these guys are complete and total assholes, and therein lies the problem, is that Charlie is now being thrust into this situation where Heaven isn't going... Like, I think the whole thing of this is that she's going to see in this season that Heaven is essentially just as awful as hell. Like, that's what I really do think they're kind of building towards, is that she's going to see that Heaven is just as awful as hell, and we do get to see more of the Exterminator Angels. I know they have a name, that's just kind of what I know them as, and I can't remember the actual name, but the Exterminator Angels, for once a year, the extermination happens, and we get to see those angels in action. It's gonna be really cool to see that moment, and it does look like that's gonna be the ticking clock for the people at the hotel. Is that, hey, we gotta, prove that this idea can work, this project can work, before all of hell goes through another purge. I also really like that we get to see more of the characters themselves. I know a lot of people were worried about Cherry Bomb not being in the show. Turns out she's here. We get it. It's almost like the show. It's almost like Viv and the rest of the creative team was like, "Don't worry, Cherry's here. Don't worry, your one-eyed waifu's here." We get to also see the voice for Alistair, which I don't think is the same voice actor from the original pilot. I think it's someone new. There's all I will say that I do like Angel's new voice. You can't really say, not to say anything bad about Michael Kovac, but I do like the voice actor here. everyone sounds very close to their original pilot. And what I also like is that they've already said, yeah, there's going to be a lot of Broadway. This is very much a violent Broadway musical. I like that. I enjoy some musicals. I do rather enjoy musicals myself. So I am very much. I'm liking that a lot. I like that this is going to like, I already love a lot of the songs already, and I'm sure they're going to have some other bangers. Like, maybe, I imagine they're probably going to have 1 or 2 songs every episode, if Viv gets her way. Which I think she did. I also like the fact that it does look like we're going to see more of the war between heaven and hell, and it does look like everyone is going to have to, like, showcase that, you know, there are good people in hell. And I like this whole story. I like that story. Yeah. Alistair does showcase, like, why he's scary. We get to see more of Angel and his whole thing, what he's about. I'm just excited for this show. Like, we were waiting for this show for so long. Like, we were legit waiting for this to be a legit thing. And, like, there was a time where we were worried that it was going to be canceled. And, yeah. And yes, the writer strikes, while they were important, did put a while the reason behind the writer strikes were important, I'm not denying that. They were very much important, for the writers and, you know, the actors, by extension the actors as well, and what they needed. But it also did put a bit of a damper on what Viv wanted to showcase to everyone after, you know, because of the writer's strike. And she even did confirm that the writer's strike was the reason we didn't get the hell of a summer that she promised. And again, it's not her fault, it's not the writer's fault, it's the studio's fault. It is 100% the studio's fault for all of that bullshit. So if you want to point a finger at anyone, point a finger at the studios for ruining all of that. So it does look like they are trying to play catch up with everything, and we are a month away, and I'm sure we're going to get more stuff from Viv and everyone else. That's probably why we haven't gotten a lot of Hell of a Boss as of late. Well, we did get a few episodes here and there, but they're just more like, hey, Hazbin Hotel, the thing that really started everything, is coming out soon. We gotta really, like, crank up a lot of hype for it. So, yeah, I'm just excited that we're getting that Hazbin Hotel will finally be a thing, and it's gonna be so cool to see. But yeah, all in all, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of the Hazbin Hotel trailer? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.